Hello, friends. It is me, Keithsk Technology, aka just Keith. I just wanted to make a quick video to, just talk about a quick subject that's not, very serious, but it is kind of annoying. So, apparently, I have to go and buy a tool to get, like, carburetor adjustment tools. I need them. And the reason why that is because I was going shopping on bulk trash day, and I bought two weed whackers. I got them at a good price. It was very low. It was let me think. That price was free. And with discounted tools, heavily discounted tools, you're going to have problems. Oh, I also got a leaf blower though. That they threw that in with the deal because they liked that I was doing so much business with them. Anyway, long story short, I really think that the whole idea of carburetor adjustment tools, oh my, I find it to be very annoying. And the reason why I think that is because I've got sockets. I've got flatheads. I've got Phillips. Okay, I've got a bunch of tools, okay? And I'm a young guy, so I'm pretty well off, don't you think? Well, anyway, apparently these things take carburetor tools. I think I'm gonna really heavily modify that. I'm just gonna solder, or no, not solder. I'm gonna take it to my shop, and what I'm gonna do is I'm going to weld flathead screws to the carburetor adjustment, because they're older tools. Okay, they're gonna have to run richer because the piston rings are probably, a little worn. Because, who would because out of the two of them were pretty much fine, except one doesn't like to idle. I think, can't remember. I have four of them, so it's hard to keep track. Oh, and the leaf blower, that's another video. Um, but the weed whackers, out of the four, two ran well, except one doesn't have a choke, and the other one, I believe, idles. I think. Hmm. Yeah, the other one I believe doesn't like to idle. But, in reality, those tools, they get used for 2.5 seconds and then they're put away. So, in reality, how much wear could they see if you start them up cold? You know what I mean? But the one home light that I actually fixed today, that I was able to fix, it doesn't have an air filter. And the thing about having no air filter is that it's pulling in all crap into the intake that probably shouldn't be there. That's just my opinion, though. So I guess this is Tech Talk episode 1. I don't know. I'm gonna have to come up with a name for the series because I'm probably gonna make a couple of videos. What will I do for that? Well, I don't know. Okay, and I have people that are watching all of my other videos, but my newer videos I feel are a little bit slept on, if you know what I mean. You know, they're underneath you. They're not in your line of sight, Because all of you guys are watching that freaking, what is it? It's, where I over-rev the crap out of a, old Briggs & Stratton engine, and fire puffs out of the exhaust. I mean, the only reason why I decided to make this video is because my internet is already on the face. My internet's on the face, okay? So why not do another video, you know? I mean, who cares at this point? Considering that one has 28,000 views, and my Briggs & Stratton 6 horsepower without an exhaust sound video only has, I think it's 4 or 5 views. Yeah, I'll have to definitely check things out. But anyway, like, the thing that, like, annoys me about these carburetor tools is that, I did a carburetor adjustment on the home light with a flathead screwdriver, like the most basic tool and the one that makes you swear when you use it, because a lot of times there's flathead screws that have open ends. They're not enclosed like the Phillips heads, if you know what I mean. Like, the flathead, it has like there's no metal in between the gap for the flathead to fit there. Oh, I just got a text from my friend. I'll have to look at that later. You know, the thing about that is that, like, when you're trying to turn over the flathead, it's barbaric. It really is. Like, because you're, like, turning over a tool, and then it's, like, slipping all over the place because there's no gap to make it fit in. So whoever designed those open-ended screws, I call them, I hate you. I really do. But it's just that the carburetor adjustment took, I think it was either a 1 or a 2 size flathead. And the deal with that, I'll be right back. Welcome back, guys. So when I did that carburetor adjustment, my mom came home. That's why there was a quick gap there, because, you know, went shopping, had to carry things in for her, because, you know, that's what men do. Anyway, where was I? Yeah, like, the flathead screwdrivers. Like, oh man, I hate them. Except for when I'm unscrewing a screw that is somewhat civilized and just has a gap. So anyway, today I did a carb adjustment on the weed whacker. I'm gonna see, it works, I believe. It doesn't want idle though. Like, it has like that puff puff puff, like kind of like idle, instead of the puff 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 puff, like kind of like that, you know. So I'm trying to figure out if I should make it richer or leaner. Yeah, I think I need to make it a little richer, because, I mean, it was open. I mean, it had no choke. When before, like, it would only run on, like, full choke. And then as I took the choke off, it would just die. Even at half choke, it would not run. But I used a flathead screwdriver to do the job because it fit in there. And the thing that annoys me about these carb adjustments is that, like, you know, like, I'm only going to purchase home light, okay? Because, you know, think about it. Like, if there's a weed eater there, I'm going to, like, take it just so I could run it without oil and watch it die. No, I'm just kidding. Of course not. But, I mean, it's just like, why can't we all just use flatheads and Phillips, man. Like, or sockets. I've got sockets. I've got a whole box of them. I think there's like, a lot of pieces. A lot of pieces. That's how many. You get the drift. But, what kind of bothers me about that is it's so barbaric. Like, all these tools. And, they'll charge you an arm and a leg. Like, why can't we just use flathead and Phillips? Because flathead's tolerable. But Phillips, I mean, that's like the easiest way. Like, I don't know, man. But anyway, I just figured I would bring up this issue, I guess I'll call it. It's kind of freaking annoying. With the tools changing off, like changing up all these tools. Like, why can't we just use the tool that's been around probably since the birth of technology? Like, come on, people. That's all I'm saying. I hope Homelight sees this, because Homelight, you guys are very nice. I like you guys. Because you have flathead screws on your devices. They're very easy to maintain. I mean... Oh, and by the way... I got a text from another friend. Yeah, man, I'm gonna have to turn off, like, those notifications popping up somehow when I'm making a video. But, like, I like two-stroke. You know what? No. I'm gonna make that another video. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed this, like, little, I guess, kind of ranty, not so ranty, but it's kind of a rant, not a rant. Just talking about tools, I hope you guys kind of enjoyed this. I hope I become your new ASMR artist, because that's a thing. And, I'll talk to you guys later. And Weed Eater, if you're watching this, please use flathead or Phillips. I mean, please do, okay? Thank you. Alright, talk to you guys later.